Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Zay the Stoner back at it again with another video. This time I got Gian and Corey with me. Somebody's fucking my bitch apparently.
Yeah.
I dropped the blunt.
That's why I keep my fingers tight on that shit.
Keep the blunt secure.
But yeah, shit. We finna hotbox. Get straight to it again.
This will be all politics this time to piss you guys off.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Like, I don't even want this to be the topic of the video. But one thing I do want to say is, you know how the cops shot the dude in Rockford? I actually knew him. Like,
Tyrese.
Yeah, Tyrese. Like, and it's just fucked up how like the city of Rockford don't give no fucks. Like, they don't care at all, bro. They just arrested his brother, I think yesterday, because he was protesting for his brother, and he called the female officer a bitch, and then so she had kind of pushed him or whatever, and then like they all got into it, and I guess him and his sister got arrested.
Damn.
But it's fucked up. Like, there's no justice being served. The nigga's still out. He still has his job. Like, what the fuck?
That's cops everywhere though. That's the thing that like more stories come out. You see, it's not just cops in small cities or big cities. It's all cops everywhere.
That's why it's fucking long.
I always told myself, if they kill me over the shit I say over a video, then that means what I'm saying is right.
It's
And
too
that
real.
means, yeah,
But you finna die for it?
I'll die for it, shit.
I wouldn't die for it just because then it could die there with you.
Facts. Especially like somebody like me. Like, I feel like my YouTube is not even that big, so what I say is not really even going to affect a lot of people.
It's growth. You just gotta keep building up on it. People are gonna go back and look at your first videos, even if once you get bigger. So you gotta stay consistent.
I'll go back to the nigga's first video and watch that shit. Yeah, I see where you came from, bro. You look good.
It's funny because I just been grinding on this channel. Like, on my main channel, I haven't even posted a video in a year.
I don't even remember what was on the main channel.
He kind of looks like Fred VanVleet.
I was gonna say that's that Fred.
Yeah, low key.
He trying to be him if he not.
Yo, Fred, you wanna join in this hotbox?
Is it him?
Hell no.
No.
Let's pull him in and just tell people.
He's like
it's him.
6 inches shorter than Fred VanVleet.
Fred is actually kind of short. I think he's only like 5'11".
Yeah,
Fred probably ain't gonna be walking nowhere.
not in Rockford.
I'll partake in this, I guess.
Fred got the whip.
I'm not supposed to be smoking weed because I'm on papers, but
Have you guys ever been arrested? No.
No, never been caught.
I'm a bit
Me
close.
either. I've been close a few times. I just never been arrested.
We always get to the situation, it's like the cops don't confront us, but they're like right next to us, and if they would see us, we'd get in a lot of trouble.
And one time we had to hide under golf carts for like
Or in a bush.
an hour, or a bush.
For real.
Yeah.
Damn. One time, it was a stupid ass thing. Like, I don't want to say no names, but when I was younger, you know how like people used to be bad as hell throwing rocks at cars and shit.
Oh yeah.
So I was with the wrong crowd, right? And we was
Younger.
doing that, and then we hid in the shed for like an hour, bro. And I swear to God, these niggas was crying, bro. They was praying to God, like, "Oh my God, please don't let the cops find us and arrest us." I'm like,
Where were you guys doing it at?
on the west side, but like
I know
more,
where.
you know, by Waylo.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of over there in one of those neighborhoods.
This one time we was riding bikes over off of 20th Street, and we found like some tires just on the side of the road. And I can't name names, but it wasn't me. But those tires ended up going off onto the freeway and shit over the bridge.
Wasn't me either. Shit.
That shit was so funny, bro. They was bouncing like as soon as you see him hit. We was mischievous on them bikes.
Yeah.
It's because we didn't smoke weed.
How did your parents
Put
find
it
out?
up. Put it up.
How did your parents find out that you started smoking?
My dad found my one hitter.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I just left it in my car, just out by the emergency brake. And he came in the house and was like, "What's this for?"
Nah, my mom's against weed, but my dad smokes weed. So when I was like 15, he was like, if you're gonna smoke, just keep it in the house. Like, don't go nowhere. I know you finna do it. I did it.
For real.
Yeah, but my mom found out because we all came to my house smelling like weed one day from a party.
Who?
When they was down by the school and we scared them.
Oh, Connor and them.
Yeah, they came back smelling.
But yeah, the first time I got caught, I was just hotboxing a lot, and I used to go in, and my mom was smelling on me, and I used to blame Anthony, you know, my other friends. I'm like, yeah, that was Anthony.
I blamed Corey a few times.
Yep.
Shit. You're always like, man, Corey's a bad influence on his mom.
I wasn't even around at the time. I'd be working. Somehow I smoked them up.
Nah, it was usually just. I think they do that anyways. Usually they don't say nothing. Like, I'll hotbox my car and go in the house, and no, I smell like weed. They don't say shit to me.
Now my mom doesn't care. At first, I don't think she would have cared at first if I would have never lied to her. I feel like that was the biggest thing, because like obviously she smelled it on me. But at the time, I'm like, I'm never finna give it up.
Wait, what? Give it up like they smoking?
Yeah.
What would you do if you never would have started smoking though? Like, I feel like I spent so much money on weed that like I don't even think about, like, just over the years, like
That's just
what
stupid
could
to
have
think
it been
about.
to?
Why would you think about that?
Well,
But sometimes
when I
you
get
do,
high,
though.
you know.
Yeah. Sometimes you're like, damn, like I spent so much money on weed. It's
Man,
crazy.
Y'all just be looking for ways to ruin your day.
They don't ruin my day.
Yeah, I don't ruin my day.
I just be thinking, bro.
But
I'm curious because, like, you know how many jobs I've applied for, but you gotta do a drug test and it makes you back out of it right last minute or something.
see me, like I've passed all my drug tests
Me too.
except for one,
I
and
know.
then like I still kept the job. Like they didn't even fire me.
Shit, I kept the job after the drug test and they fired me 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, you good, but we're gonna have to let you go in 2 weeks.
I just passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't smoke weed.
What method do y'all use?
What, to pass?
Yeah.
I just don't smoke weed.
You gotta use
You'll never catch me smoking weed.
man, the easiest way to pass a drug test. I mean, that fake pee, which is big now, it
Yeah.
works. It do work. Like, I know
I
a
would
lot of
never
people,
do
but
it.
I would never do that either, to be honest.
you gotta get a bottle and some hand warmers, man, the OG way. That shit work.
You just
A
gotta,
lot of people use condoms now.
Nah,
know how
fuck
to-
I
that.
don't trust that, bro.
Fuck that. I ain't rapping no condom, no, hell no.
Facts.
I had homie meet me at the place and piss in the thing for me, and it was still warm when I got in there. And I told the lady, I gotta have this done by, like, within 5 minutes, because you gotta do it by a certain time. And she let me go right in, and I was in and out.
Yeah, you gotta think of like all the technical details. Like when I do
I had done it before.
the
so
mouth swab test for stores, like you gotta keep it positioned in a certain way in your mouth. So if you just bite it between your teeth, it don't rub up against your saliva and shit, so it doesn't get as much on there. So it's harder for them to get a positive test from it.
Look, she was Ho. She could have answered the door while Hobie was trying to make some money.
You all need to support your local businesses.
It's tough. But yeah, bro, like I would never use a condom at that. There's my first time doing it was the niacin pills.
What?
Niacin
I know what
pills.
you're talking about.
Niacin 500,
Never heard of them.
bro. Like it will make your skin red as fuck. Like,
Yeah. You be
I'm black,
Nigga, what
and
you-
my shit looked like his headband.
Would you, what job was that for? Shit.
It was for bros at the Chrysler plant.
shit.
Niggas do anything to get in Chrysler.
So I was making 15 an hour.
Chrysler's the savior, bro.
Bro, you gotta go to Target, I'm telling you.
Target.
You start at 15 and
And they
all.
don't drug test.
Damn, where at? Which one? McChesney?
For purposes of this video, yes. A lot of places don't like that you wouldn't expect to care, don't really care. Like,
Yeah, they really don't.
just manager positions. Like, you gotta be up into the higher ups for them to drug test you. And even then, they don't really care. Like, they give you fair warning so you pass it.
I don't like though is going to work high. I don't like that shit.
Why?
It makes the time go by slow as fuck.
See, that's the opposite for me. If I go into work high, like when I was working at Lowe's, because I don't work there no more, I was getting high every day on lunch. And I'd be in there so
'Cause I
blitzed,
don't
like
work
time
there.
flying, like the last 4 hours of my day, I'd be like just working like a robot, it felt like. Me and Me and Javon be in that bitch so high, just flowing. But I understand, like, if it's a stressful day or like it's real busy, it makes like everything seem way harder to do.
Nah, for me, it's the opposite. If it's a stressful day, I'm in that bitch cooling. I don't give a fuck who need whatever. I'm doing what I'm doing until I get it done. And then I'll help them or whatever, you know what I mean?
It also depends on what you're doing though, because like with me, I was working with the customers, so I had to act a certain way.
See, me, like, I'm always used to working in, like, factories type shit. So, like, I'm always surrounded by other people that smoke. So they never really snitch or really even give a fuck. But me, it just makes the time go by slow. Like, I'd rather just smoke after.
Okay, but
Don't get me wrong, there's sometimes that I get high before, but, like, it's not too often.
for me, it was like, because there was jobs I would smoke before, but I don't smoke before my job now. For me now, when I smoke, I'll be doing it like it's just like a cigarette type shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, damn, I just got done doing this, and this. I need a fucking cigarette. Well, I don't smoke cigarettes, so I'm gonna smoke this blunt. You know
Half
what I
a
mean?
blunt, something like that.
Right.
Just take
Beat
the
it.
edge off.
Mad as fuck. Covered in grease and shit.
Man, I remember when I first started at Lowe's, I had this little like dab pen, but I could put weed in it. I used to go to the back and sneak like 2 or 3 hits out of it, walk back in. Yeah, except I forgot it. I didn't realize it smelled like weed. Cause I was out there smoking it, so I would never smell it. And I came back in my pocket, bro. They were like, "You smell like you just got sprayed by a skunk." I was like, "Damn near did."
You know what I did earlier? I did get sprayed by a skunk. Thanks for reminding me. Because I'm not getting caught up like that.
They ain't cared. My manager smoked.
I go right to the air freshener aisle, give me some Ozium.
Bro, that shit works, bro. Ozium is the
You can-
best fucking
Right
thing
here,
to get
like
rid
we're
of.
hotboxing right now. You take that Ozium, go. This shit
The
gone.
only
Shit
telltale,
gone.
the only way it'll fail is because it'll smell like Ozium.
Yeah, if you know what Ozium smell like.
It'll smell like Ozium, but it won't smell like weed. It'll
It
smell
just smell
good.
like you got like an air freshener up in here. Just clean your car.
Right, that's why I always just clean my car and like, oh, you just clean. That's why it smells like Ozium. But I leave roaches in that ashtray, like to assert dominance, you know.
Oh yeah, that Ozium is the best. Like Febreze, that shit don't really work.
Nah,
Gives your car smelling fruity.
Yeah,
it just blends in with the weed,
facts.
so it smells like you got like
You
It
just
smells like you
smoked
yeah,
and
you-
then you sprayed something.
for real. Like you can tell you covered it, or like you sprayed and cleaned, and then you got done and smoked a blunt.
Bro, you know what's one thing I always wanted to talk about? And it has to do with what we're talking about. Why the fuck is bitches' cars always so dirty, bro?
French fries in the back seat on the floorboard.
Because I know some their cars aren't that bad, like they're probably like mine, but some of them, like when I do an oil change in a bitch car at work, and I get in the car and it smell like fart and cologne or whatever.
That
perfume.
fruit punch dollar store cologne perfume they be using.
Right, it smell like that and shit. And it's just greasy as fuck in there and shit.
Should be nasty, bro.
Niggas' cars be dirty, but it'll be like a McDonald's bag or something, not fucking barbecue sauce.
Blunt
smeared.
wrap.
Yeah, I can't agree to that because I know a lot of dudes that have a lot of dirty cars.
I can't fuck with them.
Like I don't want to say no names, but he know who I'm talking about.
Anthony.
Yeah. His car is
I
always
remember.
fucking dirty, bro. Like,
Clean it.
bro, I be trying to clean it for him, bro. I'm like, let's go, let's do
I'll
that.
clean his car for free.
They're comfortable. What can you say?
I'll clean his car for free. Tell him.
Watch it, dude.
Yeah, watch the video, Anthony.
Like I said, those awards don't mean like. What does that award mean to us? Like watching them get a Grammy. Like
And that's how I feel about sports too. Like, as much as I love football, like, don't get me wrong, it's just a big ass distraction because like we're just sitting there watching it.
The Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl, that's what's called?
The Pro Bowl, the Super Bowl.
Pro Bowl is ass. The first time I ever
Facts.
watched one, I was like, why is this still going on?
it used to be way more competitive.
Yeah,
but they just took.
last year was horrible, bro.
They just be lobbing the ball, standing up on the O line. Like, damn, play the game.
I don't really like football. Nah, not really.
What sports are you into?
Really just basketball, drag racing, and shit like that.
Bro, did you used to watch Street Outlaws?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
My neighbor
That was
went
the
out
shit.
a couple times and won.
That was the shit.
That's why I know it's possible, you know? I saw this nigga do it in his grandma's garage or aunt's garage. So,
Anything's possible.
Hell yeah, that's why I be grinding on this channel, because I feel like I can make it, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not? Like,
the only thing
especially
stopping
now,
is
like,
quitting.
the coronavirus got everybody just chilling in the crib anyway. Like, you might as well
Check it out.
do what you want to do.
Even if you don't watch the whole video, you at least give some of it a view. Give it a little chance.
I watched this dude named Eric Connor. Do y'all know him?
I've
He's
heard
like
that
a
name.
big weed tuber, bro. Like, he got
Eric
500.
what?
Eric Connor. He's an Asian dude, but he smoked.
Dude,
You know
does
him?
he do shit
I know who
about-
you're talking about. Yeah, he's cool as hell. His videos are good.
Hell yeah, I fuck with him. Like, honestly, like, he gives me inspiration because I know it's possible, you know? To smoke on YouTube and then get paid for it. Like, and he's
Oh, yeah.
like living a decent life and he gets so much weed for free. Like, sponsors
That's
just
the
give him
main
shit,
thing, huh?
you know?
He gets paid from YouTube. He gets his weed from free from sponsors. Like, he don't gotta do, like, it's a job, but it's a job you like, so it don't feel like a job.
I don't know. I feel like one point I'm gonna get sick of weed.
Me too. I
Yeah.
agree.
Either I'm gonna get
You
sick of it
gotta-
or just slow down. Really,
That's the
really
thing. You
hard.
gotta moderate yourself. Right now, we just
Well, I
like.
don't care.
See, like right now, we like weed to the extent where we just smoke it all the time. But we'll eventually get to the point where it's like you're not gonna want to feel high at all point.
Speak for yourself, bro. I don't.
Shut up. You just said it.
I don't smoke weed.
Right. Only tobacco use only.
No,
But honestly, I feel like people should stop smoking cigarettes.
Cigarettes are bad.
Hell yeah.
I get it though.
Because, like, think about it.
Everything.
People buy a pack. How much cigarettes come in one pack?
20.
20. And most people smoke a pack in like 3 days. Like heavy smokers.
Heavy smokers be smoking 1-2
I
packs a
get that.
day.
Like, yeah, facts. Like,
How you smoke 40 cigarettes in one day, G?
You stressed.
That shit would hurt. Like, if I
Part
smoke,
of its addiction.
if
though.
I smoke like 20 blunts in a day, I know my throat, my chest gonna hurt at the end of that day.
Wait, if you smoke what?
I said 20 blunts. Like, my throat gonna hurt from all that tobacco from that day.
I'm like
Hell yeah.
trying to smoke 20 blunts.
I don't know.
Shit, I will.
Nah,
I'd do it, you know what I'm
I'll
saying?
smoke.
But
3 or 4.
Hell no. You gotta have them big smoke sessions with like 8 people.
yeah, I'd do it. But it has to be with like 8 people type shit.
Maybe.
You get to hurting after a while.
We don't know 8 real niggas though.
I do know 8 people that roll up weed.
Yeah, but non-real niggas be having STDs and shit.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm kind of nervous smoking with people because of herpes, you know, like,
Mm.
you can get that shit through smoking weed.
Yeah.
And not even know.
That's why I stick to the same
People.
small group to
Yeah,
smoke
but
with,
what
or
if
people
they
I
know?
know that they trust.